It's the Seahawks and the Texans, next on Madden Football.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they'll be led out by this promising young signal caller out of the University of Colorado.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout, but that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, but this time find a way to win.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they can jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
All right.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Robbie. Under.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, uno more.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hey, uno.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now he's past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, uno.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And in for the Houston touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They give up the gut to Walker. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. This time it's a passing play. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. He's running for it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Stroud off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Nico Collins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Danny Gray to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out.
Here we go, let's go.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Texans. Hey.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Whoa.
They kick the running back in motion.
11.
2nd and 10 now. He's got him. That's Claypool. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. He's contained at the line for no gain. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On play action, here's Stroud. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, ready. Hey, south. Hey, south. Good on.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He beams one deeper, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Walker now from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Christian Harris on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it! That's gonna pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll throw on 1st. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play.
Ow, mistake. Robbie. Hey.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
2nd and 4. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ray. Oh, Ray.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one.
Defense.
Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll go down here at the 16. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player. And that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Motioning Watkins right. Touchdown, Houston! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Only a half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Running back sent in motion. First down, Stroud. They get it right back. That's intercepted. break their defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. It's halftime here in Houston, with the Texans enjoying a lead at the break. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now,
no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Hey.
Nixon on the counter. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
All right. Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right.
On the ground again with Mixon. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
South, south. Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Escapes out to the left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Receiver in motion, going left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. This is ahead for about 5. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running with Mixon out of the gun. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Christian Fulton the one to bring him down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Oh, ready. 11.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Ow, what's that? Ray. Under.
Kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Look the hot. Oh, ready.
Mixon on the toss. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Ow, what's that? Hot.
Here's Stroud. Finds his fullback. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here. 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
19 Texas.
Mixon takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back at the 5.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal.
On the quick, right?
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Now it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Ow, what's that?
From the gun, Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running back sent in motion. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Walker on 1st down. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Hey.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
All right. Hey, south, south, south.
Now the give to Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. Buggy. Why Tony?
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has his man, it's Mixon. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Robin. Here we go, let's go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here we go. Hey, uno. Speed left. Look the hot. Hey.
Looking to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Uno more.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Collins got it left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Seahawks offense running out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
We've got a screen to the running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Motioning Watkins right. Still going inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And the floater falls to the deck.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go now. Check.
They'll throw it. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up. Let's go. Throwing from the gun. He finds Fant. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.